But the real thing that the Nigerians are feeling is the impact of these herdsmen who are just savaging all the way through since 2015, just marauding and just running rampant all over the southern regions of the country. And Mallam Buhari has not said a single word of criticism towards these people. And then you can now see now that dichotomous interaction, the IPOB movement, which is agitating for fair treatment for their own people, the Igbos, were branded a terrorist organization. But the Fulani Herdsmen, which even the United States has already branded as one of the top 5 deadliest organizations on this planet, the Buhari regime are telling us that they're just naughty boys. They are just naughty boys. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, to accuse them of misplaced priorities would be to suggest that they had any priorities in the first instance. Clueless is the most apt term to describe these people. Guys, I bring you this: leave Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, focus on herdsmen and others. Nigerians blast the presidency. So here we have now Nigerians pointing the Mallamis in the direction of where the shoe pinches the most within the Nigerian state, and they are saying to them that, look, our concern really is not Nnamdi Kanu shouting Efulefu all the time on his radio station. No, our concern is this herdsmen, your tribesmen, marauding throughout the southern part of the country, ravaging and savaging unabated and unchecked, and this is really where the focus should be and not on Nnamdi Kanu. So again, the headline, leave Nnamdi Kanu IPOB, focus on herdsmen and others, Nigerians blast presidency. So now let's now see what words of wisdom the Nigerians are pointing in the direction of the Mallamis. The presidency has come under attack over its recent statement accusing the Nnamdi Kanu-led indigenous people of Biafra IPOB of setting Nigeria against some of its allies, such as the United States, the United Kingdom, and the European Union. Garba Shehu, in a statement on Sunday, had warned Nigerians and the international community of the move it described as a most misleading campaign wherein IPOB uses false allegations of persecution of Christians against the Nigerian state. The presidency claimed that the campaign, which had been receiving monthly fundings of $85,000 since October 2019, had started gaining steam with some officials of the American government, including the Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo. The statement by the presidency has since been met with controversial reactions from Nigerians. Some took to their social media pages calling on the government to also channel such criticisms and allegations towards Miyetti Kutehari and Fulani Herdsmen allegedly responsible for goings-on in Kaduna State. Recall that the national president of Miyetti Kutehari, Bello Abdullahi, had announced that his organization had concluded arrangements to flag off its own security outfit to be deployed across the country. The Fulani leader said that Nigeria belongs to the Fulanis and they will rule forever. Here are some comments gathered from Twitter. So here are Twitter comments. This is a Maxi Walls. Maxi Walls is the name of the first commentator. Miyetti Kutehari used national dailies to threaten other parts of Nigeria, but Shehu Garba is interested in IPOB. IPOB is really giving you guys sleepless nights. So next up is Neka Smith. Neka Smith is the name of the next commentator. Garba Shehu, the presidency has not said PIM about the ongoing activities in southern Kaduna. Kaduna is a stone throw away from Abuja, but your major concern is how IPOB has strained your US/EU ties. Aye Mojuba is the name of the next commentator, Aye Mojuba. But this same Garba Shehu kept silent when Miyetti Kutehari vomited their madness yesterday. It's shameful this is coming from the presidency. So Nkembi Mary is the next person. Nkembi Mary, the next commentator, and this is what Mary has to say. This is just the beginning. You want IPOB to keep quiet whilst you are doing what you're doing to Christians in Nigeria? No way. So that is what Mary has to say. So here is the next commentator. I'm not going to attempt the hashtag, but this is what the person has to say. Miyetti Kutehari said some dangerous words some days back, but your madness didn't allow you to see it. We can't be fooled, Gabashehu. So that is what that person has to say. The next commentator has this to say. Of course, a regular bullhorn of a jihadi enabler will always deny the reality of the persecution of Christians in the north. He is tilting IPOB as a scapegoat, but would never use the same harsh words for Boko Haram or the herdsmen. So that is what that person has to say. Here is the next comment. So this is a comment from a Twitter user. Gift Airwaves is the name of this person's handle, and this is what the person has to say. Why bring in religion into IPOB struggle? Will it be proper to say Miyetti Kutehari is using their religion to wage war against the Nigerian state? Please stop waging war against the Christians. Deroy is the name of the next handle. Deroy. The Buhari regime has sympathy and support for the north, but contempt and aggression for the southeast, southern Kaduna, and other parts of Nigeria, and taking their lands. So this is, of course, the real, you remember how I started off the video that, look, the priority of Nigerians is not Nnamdi Kanu shouting Efulefu, Efulefu on Radio Biafra all the time. No, he can shout and chant whatever he likes on his own radio station. That is his own concern, and if he has an audience for it, then good luck to them. But the real thing that the Nigerians are feeling is the impact of these herdsmen who are just savaging all the way through since 2015, just marauding and just running rampant all over the southern regions of the country, and Mallam Buhari has not said a single word of criticism towards these people. And then you can now see now that dichotomous interaction. The IPOB movement, which is agitating for fair treatment for their own people, the Igbos, were branded a terrorist organization. But the Fulani Herdsmen, which even the United States has already branded as one of the top 5 deadliest organizations on this planet, the Buhari regime are telling us that they're just naughty boys. They are just naughty boys, is all they say about these Fulani Herdsmen. But the IPOB, they are saying, look, we cannot continue to be treated this way, are branded terrorists. So this is now the double standards really that cannot really help or move anything forward within the Nigerian space, because nobody is going to accept being a second-class citizen within his own country. And effectively that is what the Malamis are trying to create, especially the northern-southern relationship, to treat the southern regions as a conquered territory, and the southern regions are not a conquered territory to anyone. And this is, of course, now what has now led us to this point that we find ourselves within the Nigerian state. So leave Nnamdi Kanu alone is what Nigerians are saying to Mallam Buhari and his co-travelers and his band of merry men and the horsemen of the apocalypse and all this sort of his roughnecks, the usual suspects. So this is what Nigerians are saying to them, that look, leave this guy alone, because he may have nuisance value to you. Nnamdi Kanu may have nuisance value to you, but the Fulani Herdsmen are presenting a real and present and existential danger to the Nigerian person. So this is where our concern is, and not Nnamdi Kanu chanting Efulefu, Efulefu on Radio Biafra. conversations in the comment section. Come share thoughts. Nigerians are trying to guide the Mallamis in the direction of what is important to them, and what is important to them is not Nnamdi Kanu but the herdsmen. Where do you place your priority within the Nigerian space is my question. Come give me answers in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me now what you think is the most key, most potent thing that needs to be addressed within the Nigerian state in the comment section. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.